Hi buddies. This video is primarily made for buddies who are starting with their Java. I just wanted to give an basic introduction to Java and that. But a very important thing is database connectivity, which most of the people will get confused or the steps they don't. If they don't follow the steps together, there will be a problem with the connectivity and everything. So for that explanation on just the Java database connectivity, I have made this video. Hope this will be very useful for you. And for executing the Java program, I have taken Jcreator as my IDE, and at some places wherever needed, I'll be using Notepad for a brief visualization because Jcreator window will be very small to look to the programs. So your first program will be to just to make a database connection. So for that I will be showing you what are the programs I have preliminarily made, so that you will be having an idea on what to be made preliminarily. Here I have made a database with Access, not with Oracle or SQL. I have just made with a very basic Access program. So this student.mdb is the program, is the table what I have created. So in the database, I have a table called login where I have some data with the name of the logins. So I have saved it as .mdb. Just I'll close it. And now we will go on to the program. So I'm opening the program here. For better explanation, let me go on with the notepad. Initially, you must know this is your import statement where you will include all the libraries. Here we are going to include the database connection, and you're going to fetch all the data using structured query language. So I am importing SQL, and its related subclasses using a dot star. This is as usual a Java program with a class, the same name you'll be saving for your file, and this is your indication where your program is going to start. These things all are preliminary as a normal as any Java program. And now we will see what are the basic requirements and the steps we need. This is your first step where you must include your driver. So here you can see I have used you can access driver. In your textbooks or any whatever material you use or any other websites whatever you search over, they'll be using JDBC ODBC connectivity, but this is not on existence now because JDBC ODBC was a driver which is defined by Sun Microsystems. Now it has been taken over by Oracle, and so for a intermediary driver I have used you can access driver, which will connect your database and the Java program, because Java program is something which is programmatic and database is something which is non-programmatic but structured. So for connecting these both you need definitely a driver. So this will be your very first step. Instead of JDBC ODBC driver I have used you can access. So your first step is to include a driver. I have used you can access. Your second step is to make a connection, that is to make a connection between your database and the program. You are using this keyword connection. This is your keyword and this is your object, and this driver will have a driver manager. I'm using that driver manager to call its function get connection. JDBC you can access. Instead of JDBC ODBC I have used JDBC you can access. This is the location of the database student.mdb. I have stored it in D drive. Okay, so this will be your connection string. So I'm just establishing a connection string here. Your third step is to create a statement. statement creation, where you will connect this string, this connection to the query. This is just a query. You can give any sort of query. Here I have taken a simple query, select star from login, where it will display all the data, fetch the data from login, and it will just display the data. Here you can give a create query, or you can give a complex query, or you can give a equi-join, any sort of complex queries. So think this is your fourth step, which is going to be your result set to hold the data. Whatever data you are going to execute, fetch using this query will be displayed, will be stored in this object rs. So this is your result set. This is just a while loop to move the pointer one after the other till the end of the result set, and it will store all the values. And this is your fifth step to close a connection. Once when you open a connection, after its work is accomplished, you must close the connection. So here you can see there is a continuity. Here you are opening a driver, then after that, from this driver manager I am making a connection. From this connection I am creating a statement. From this statement I am giving a query, executing a query over here to the result set, and this result set will, after finalizing all the works, your close connection can be closed over here. Think one more thing. Remember, this select star.login is a query which can be declared here in a variable QRY. I'm just declaring it as a variable. If you want, you can avoid this and you can type the query directly here. Okay, if you do it so, this is not required. So this is your basic steps, all the 5 steps which is needed to connect a Java program with a database. Here I have used just an access program. Here you can use any sort of table which is created through any program, maybe Oracle or maybe an SQL or maybe an SQL developer, anything. Okay, so now you will see the execution, how you have to execute the program and get it done.